Hey guys, welcome back to Dead Man 1 in 10 and welcome back to LEGO Harry Potter years 5 to 7. It's been a while. On the last showcase video that we did, I don't know what the number count was for it, but we looked at Petunia Dursley and now we are coincidentally looking at Dudley Dursley. And here are all three of his variants. There's the sweater version, there's the normal version, and then there's the grey sweater version that you basically see in the game anyway, in the first level. So, in the first part of the level. So there are both of them, or all of them, looking great, I guess. And, yeah, in terms of abilities, he has super strength in all three of his variants. That never changes. He can also do the roll thing. Well, he can jump. He can do this roll thing because he doesn't have magic. So, there you go. That's basically what he can do. So he doesn't really do a whole lot, but he's cool. Information about that happened. You just killed an old woman. yeah, let's go. Let's pretend like nothing happened. But yeah, so information about Dudley Dursley after the whole old woman incident is as follows. So we're basically taking you back to Philosopher's Stone here. In fact, some would say even further, but either way, we're basically taking you back to that. So, where Dudley's story arc begins. So, righty. So, he's basically born on Privet Drive. He has parents that are Vernon and... He basically has parents that are Vernon Dursley and Petunia Dursley, and they're obviously very, very nice to him. Maybe a bit too nice to him, I might add. Because when Harry ends up there many years later, who's obviously his cousin, he doesn't exactly treat Harry well, and neither do the other Dursleys. And yeah, that's in the Philosopher's Stone and really all throughout the Harry Potter films, to be fair. So yeah, so that happens. And as for what happens during that, they basically go to the zoo and they try and communicate with a snake, but obviously the snake didn't want to play ball, and then Harry suddenly managed to be able to talk to said snake, which then created one of his superpowers that Voldemort has, which is, well, talking to snakes. Yeah, exactly, Parseltone. So, moving on. So, yeah. So that's how he gets the ability there. It's basically from that moment. And, yeah, so Dudley's trying to basically wake the snake up. He doesn't want to move. He pushes Harry out of the way before then. Just like my little sister is doing in that trolley there, pretty much. And, yeah. So he basically does that, and, yeah, like I said, it doesn't move, the snake doesn't move, it doesn't want to play ball, and then Harry makes it move by magic, kind of. But either way, so that happens, and then Vernon gets mad at Harry, and Dudley's basically scarred for life, and then Harry basically gets locked under the stairs as such. And yeah, that's basically the end of Dudley's journey in Philosopher's Stone. Chamber of Secrets is a little bit more interesting. He again torments Harry as well usual, but naturally guests arrive there, and therefore a little bit of a magic trick that Harry kind of does ends up happening, and that involves the lady basically turning fat and flying out of the room like a balloon. Yeah, that was always funny. So that was basically what happened to Dudley in his, well, journey in the Harry Potter series in Chamber of Secrets, I believe, or maybe it was Prisoner of Azkaban. Either way, it was one of them, and then Chamber of Secrets was obviously something else. I think it was something to do with guests arriving, and then Dobby naturally throws a cake on them, and then Vernon believes it's Harry. So, yeah, there's also that, and then nothing really happens to Dursley and Goblet of Fire, or really Order of the Phoenix, for that matter. It's not really until Deathly Hallows parts 1 or 2, I can't remember which, where something actually happens with Dudley, where he actually makes up for all of his sins against Harry, and they actually make up, which is nice. But I think that was more a deleted scene on the filmmaker's part, so on David Yates' parts. So I think that was more just a deleted scene, but it's still cool to see. So you'll be able to find it on YouTube, obviously. So yeah, that supposedly happens, but in the Order of the Phoenix, I forgot to say this, he's actually playing on the part, trying to torment Harry with his Dudley gang member, and then which you also do get in this game. So let me give you an idea of what I mean by that. So we're going to be Dudley gang member for a sec to basically explain the whole situation. I wasn't expecting us both to be that way, but that's fine. So here's the comparison between the two. But yeah, so he's with Dudley gang member. He's trying to torment Harry and about his mother and Cedric dying. And then a storm goes around, and Dudley believes it was Harry. And then they're having to run like Death Eaters and all that, and then eventually a Death Eater, or a Dementor, sorry, ends up getting Dudley and is frightened out of his mind, basically. So that's what happens there, and as for anything else on Dudley, that's pretty much all I can really cover at this precise moment. So yeah, we're going to do some more comparisons, and then we'll put the video. So we've compared him to Dudley gang member. Who else? Righty. Let's compare him to the one and only Harry himself. We'll just go with one version of Harry, it's no biggie. We're not going to compare him to all of these, or all of them, because those will be there forever. So there you go. So we're going to compare him to Harry at this moment, if I can get out the thing. So here they are next to one another, the two cousins. there you go. We're now gonna compare. Obviously, Dudley to his parents. So that would be Vernon and Junior. Starting with Vernon. Just click yes. So here it is. So there they are, father and son. So there's that. There's the comparison there. And then we're going to compare the Junior to Dursley. So a little side-by-side thing with them. So here they are. Nice. And we'll compare them. And we'll compare Junior to Dursley again, but with the other version of her. So, because there's only 2 versions, so that means less to showcase. Unlike Harry, obviously. So, now that the cat's killed, we're, and magically reformed back to life, we're gonna do the comparison. So there they are. So there you go. That's that. And yeah, that's pretty much all the comparisons I have to really throw out there. Really, there's not really any others I can throw out there. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this showcase video, then like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, favorite videos. If we could get up to 60 likes, that'll be great. And yeah, ciao guys.